First things you do following an accident. An accident is an emergency situation. And I think the first thing you have to think about is, where are the emergencies? What do you have to take care of first? The first thing I'd like to suggest to you is make sure that you're okay, make sure that your passengers are okay, and then you want to check on the other people who were involved in your accident. Assuming that essentially everybody's okay, then I would suggest the first thing you do is call the police. If you or anybody else is in trouble, you need to call 911. You need to get the ambulances and the first responders out there to take care of those immediate problems. Shortly after that, as you start to calm down, the adrenaline starts to calm down, you want to take pictures of both your vehicle and the other vehicles that are involved. Typically what I see when people come to see me is they've taken pictures of their own vehicle, but they have not taken pictures of the other cars or other vehicles involved. And sometimes those pictures are even more important than what happened to your own vehicle. The evidence, you just can't collect too much evidence, but it is very likely that a lot of it will get away. If there are witnesses, try to get their first and last name and try to get their phone numbers so that they can be contacted later on in the investigation of the causes of the accident. But first, take care of your own health. If you think you need to see the doctor, the answer to that question is you need to see the doctor. I'd rather have you see the doctor one time too many than one time too few. And I will say this, the sooner you see the doctor following the event, the more likely you are not to run into the problem of whether or not it's related to the accident. That is one of the insurance company's favorite go-to techniques is, well, you didn't see a doctor right away. And I think that it's better to see a doctor right away, even if he tells you you're okay. That is the purpose behind the $5,000 typical medical pay coverage on your own vehicle. That way you can see the doctor and that bill will be paid. One step at a time, and again, by the time I finish this sentence, the accident will have already occurred. It does take time, but the more thorough, the more complete you are with what you do at the scene, the more likely you are to have a successful outcome as the claim moves along. But you need to call me because each case is different, and the sooner you get a lawyer involved, the better.